built a K-Pop Demon Hunter House in Minecraft. This house will be half K-Pop idol and half demon. Remind you of anyone? There might even be a special appearance from our favorite hat-stealing friend. When you walk in the front door, you're greeted with a giant staircase, with the left side being the K-pop side and the right obviously being the demon side. And today, we're starting on the K-pop side with the Golden Living Room. So, are we gonna talk about how freaking insane the K-Pop Demon Hunter soundtrack is? I've literally had it on repeat since the movie came out. And in honor of that amazing soundtrack, we're gonna make this living room golden, starting with this really pretty golden chandelier. Now for the sofas, I want them to be K-pop colors, like pink, purple, and magenta. I think that's gonna accent the gold so nicely. I'm also gonna add some framed walls to the sides and the back to square them off just a bit. And we obviously can't forget carpet. Now let's sprinkle a couple K-pop ottomans around. Now it's time for some gold accents. I'll go ahead and add some glowy golden marshmallows. These lamps are kind of golden. I also want to have like a peep amount of golden in the window sills. And now over on this wall, a sign. And it's gonna be golden, obviously. Now for some golden shelves. And I'm gonna add the Huntrix's weapons. And now for the Huntrix girls themselves. Rumi, Mira, and Zoey. I think Mira's probably my favorite Huntrix. Who's yours? Obviously they need a place to eat their noodles, so I'll go ahead and add a golden table with some golden chairs. And we can't forget the carpet. Since Jinu Saja is definitely my bias, I'm gonna add in a little doll of him. This room feels almost complete, except it's a little lonely. If only I had someone to share it with. Hi, Derpy. Oh my gosh, who is a good boy? Of course he's gonna gravitate towards Jinu. That's like his dad or whatever. You just stay right here while I go build the next room, okay? You have a fun time exploring. And that's the K-pop living room. Next up, we have the Soda Pop Soda Shop. My second fave song from the soundtrack is definitely Soda Pop. It's just so catchy. This room will encapsulate the boys in their prime K-pop era. I want to make sure this shop is super colorful to match the Soda Pop scene. We'll start with the soda counter right over here, with these adorable counters and stools. Now, of course, we need our soda machines, maybe a couple lamps, and a little bit of carpet. Okay, Abby is definitely in charge of making the sodas. I think he makes the most money because he won't stop taking off his shirt and showing our customers his abs. Weirdly enough, no one's complained yet. And we obviously can't forget to have actual sodas on our bar. We definitely want to advertise properly, so I'll use the letter bunting to make our sign. The Soda Pop Soda Shop. We definitely want a jukebox so we can blare Soda Pop super loud for all the customers. And probably a really cute balloon display. And right under our sign, we'll have Mystery, Romance, and Baby Saja, just standing there looking cute to greet guests. And now over on this side, we need somewhere for customers to sit and enjoy their soda. Now for some carpet. And probably some of these really cute stars on top to represent K-pop stars. I also think incorporating a few shelves to display sodas is a good idea too. And now for Jinu Saja. I'll put him right over here because I like to think he's waiting for Rumi so they can have a little soda date. My little soda pop! That's the Soda Pop Soda Shop. I think you're really gonna like this next room, the My Idol Demon Living Room. The honeymoon is not safe when that song comes on. For the living room, I think I'll use chorus fruit in order to mimic whatever this is from the demon realm. And now I'll go ahead and add couches and carpet. And this might be a good time to mention that even though the song goes insanely hard, don't forget that having idols is not actually a good thing. Right behind the couches, I'll add none other than the front man, Gima himself. When the Saja boys were singing Your Idol and Gima kept getting bigger and bigger, I was so scared. Thankfully, they're no match for the Huntrix. Now with just a little bit more decorating, it's time to add demons, like, everywhere. And I mean everywhere. Yeah, that demon realm looked really cramped every time I saw it on the movie. And now for a sign to represent the song. And that's the Your Idol Demon Living Room. Next up, we have Rumi's room. Now I know what you're thinking. Maddie, why in the world is Rumi's room on the demon side of the house? Everyone knows Rumi is half demon and half K-pop idol. So this room will represent her demon side, starting with her bed, which will go right here. When Rumi's patterns start to glow, they turn a purple and pink color. So I'll make her bed match those colors. And I'll go ahead and add these lights as representation of her patterns. Rumi eventually accepts herself as she is when she's singing the song What It Sounds Like. So to represent that, we'll do some horns and a star. And since that is literally my favorite scene from the entire movie, we'll write down some of the lyrics on the sign. Now to fill up some of this empty space, we'll do a chandelier. Over in this corner, we'll put a diary where Rumi writes about how much she hates Gima, which is kind of awkward because he's literally in the other room. And we'll have a stack of papers representing all the love letters she's written for Jinu. Wait, we can't forget Jinu. What, too soon? And right over here, let's give her a vanity. You know, because she's covered up her patterns for so long, and because when her demon flares up, her eye gets really crazy looking. Let's also add a little bit of representation for the Hunmoon. Also, for a really small detail, I added flames right outside the windows. And that represents Gima trying to get in her head, but failing. And that's the Rumi demon room. Now let's step back into the light for a bit and decorate Rumi's K-pop room. This one is gonna be so fun! Rumi is actual K-pop royalty. Her mom was a Sunlight sister. And, well, we already know what her dad was. Her K-pop room is gonna show the cutest, most K-poppy sides of Rumi. And of course, we'll add a couple Easter eggs from the movie. And I'm gonna match her bedding with her cute outfit that we saw her in at the beginning of the movie. I'll go ahead and add some carpet and a cutie purple side table. Do you remember when I said Rumi was K-pop royalty? Well, I meant it literally. Like, there's her crown. The song Golden is officially the #1 song on Billboard's Top 100. And in honor of that, I'm gonna make a gold chandelier. Rumi would be so proud. Now, I don't know if Derpy will ever be able to make it up the stairs, but just in case he wants to come visit Rumi, I'll put a pet bed right in the corner. As an Easter egg, I'm gonna add a teddy bear and a train set. Can you tell me what in the movie those two things represent? I'll give you a hint. And this will represent the trash can that Derpy was playing with in Rumi's room. Oh my gosh! Derpy, I'm glad to see you made it up the stairs. I should have known as soon as I put this trash can down, he would come running. And in this corner, I'll put Rumi. And because she is shipped with Jinu, I'll stick him right beside her. Aw, for Jinu. They're so cute together. And that's the Rumi K-pop room. Speaking of Jinu, we're headed to the demon side of the house to decorate his room. Ugh, Jinu is such a tortured soul. He wants so badly to be free from Gima, but still hears his voice in his head. Except when he's with Rumi. See, they need each other. Too bad he's like a sword now, right? Just kidding, he's totally coming back in the second movie. So since this room is all about Jinu's demon side, I want to stick with dark colors. And I especially want to use a black bedspread in order to match his hair. And we'll do some cutie little side tables and some soul gems to represent all the souls Jinu's eaten. But we can forgive him for that. Over on this side, another star. Because, I don't know if you guys caught this or not, but in the beginning of the movie, Rumi had a star on her zipper, and then towards the end of the movie, Jinu had the same star in his ear as an earring. I love Easter eggs. Now, unfortunately, Jinu does hear Guima in his ear, so that's what the flames are gonna represent. Probably most of the Saja boys will have that. On this wall, I want to recreate a scene that made me cry like a baby. When Jinu stepped in and saved Rumi's life. He's so into her. Jinu betrayed Rumi, but he knew he had to fix it, so he faced her. That's literally the lyrics of the song Free. But on a much brighter note, look at what I have. I have the magpie from KPop Demon Hunter. And he's even got his tiny little hat. Yeah, he's probably looking for his friend Derpy. Go on, be free. Go find your friend. And that's the Jinu Demon bedroom. Back over to the K-pop side, we have Mira's room. Huntrix would be lost without Mira. She's literally so fierce, maybe a little scary, but still so cute. For Mira's room, I want to theme it around her wearing her cutie pie bear sweater. So I'm gonna use pink, white, and lavender in her bed. I'm also gonna put these adorable little bears by her bed. And a couple bows on some item frames. Right in front of this window, I'm gonna put a vanity. So we can have hair, nails, blade, and mascara. Obviously. Wait, this room is slowly turning into a How It's Done room. Oh, there's just too many good songs from that movie. I love them all. What I don't love is how naked this wall is. I literally cannot stop thinking about Mira and Abby. They are such a ship. Mira loves Abby's abs, but Romance loves Mira. And someone told me they might be secretly married. Is that true? It's probably just made up. But regardless, I'm gonna put this ring right here to hint at the possibility of them being secretly married. And that's Mira's K-pop room. Back to the dark side we go for Romance's room. Okay, Mr. Derpy, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave for this one. Even when Romance is in his demon form, his hair's still pink. So I'm definitely gonna incorporate pink into his demon room, including his bed. I'll add some framed slabs around it and turn them pink. I'll go ahead and add 2 side tables, or I could put some soul gems. Unfortunately, there isn't a ton of lore out there about Romance yet. My theory is that in the second movie, we're gonna get way more lore about the Saja boys and how they became a group. So for now, I'm just gonna put a bunch of wither roses everywhere, you know, because he's romantic. And then, of course, we can't forget Mira Mabby. And if you don't know, he's the row part of the ship. And for a final detail, unfortunately, he also hears Kima in his head, so we have to light his bed on fire. And of course, Romance himself, in true demon form. And that's the Romance Demon bedroom. Moving down the hall, we obviously have to complete the ship with Abby. Abby's by far the hunkiest Saja boy. Even when he's in demon form, he's still a hot boy cutie pie popcorn abs heart stealer. To me, he looks a lot like San from ATEEZ. I wonder where the writers of the movie got the inspiration for the Saja boys anyways. We'll go ahead and put his bed right here with a magenta bedspread and a headboard. I do want to incorporate the colors of the Saja boys, but they are technically in demon form in this video, so their bed frame and carpet are gonna be dark. Abby definitely hears Kima in his ear, so we'll light his bed on fire. 2 side tables, a black lamp, and some soul gems. Ooh, I could do a chandelier. I've never thought about that before. Wait, that looks so good. So I originally thought I couldn't do abs in Minecraft, but I kind of got a little creative. Boom, really wide set abs in Minecraft. I'll go ahead and add some shelves and little Abby dolls. Wait, they even got his little hat. Oh my gosh, look at his abs. We'll go ahead and put a mirror right here so we can look at him. And over in this corner, we'll have a little workout area with a whole bunch of weights. And that's the Abby Demon room. And now we're gonna go straight across to Zoey's room. Zoey is the rapper of Huntrix and she's the cutest. She's the youngest member of the group, but she's still just as feisty as the other girls. I'll go ahead and put her bed right here. I want Zoey's bed to match the first outfit we see her in the movie. So I'm gonna use cyan, blue, yellow, and purple. I'll go ahead and add a rug and some cutie side tables with some headphones and her favorite animal, a turtle. I want to make sure Zoey never loses her daggers, so we'll put them above her bed. And she's probably written a ton of raps, so I'll go ahead and put some paper everywhere to represent that. There's only one thing Zoey loves more than turtles, and that's her friends. So we're gonna make her a picture wall where all of her photos of her friends hang. Right over here in this corner, we're gonna put a dog house with a little doggy. Let me know in the comments if you know what this is alluding to. I'll give you a hint.
That's such a boy.
Right over here, we'll do some frame trapdoors, where we'll put Zoey herself and obviously her crush, Mystery. Ah, Zostery. I love them! And that's the Zoey K-pop room. Back to the dark side we go for Mystery's room. I want to know what Mystery's face looks like so bad. I am so jealous that Zoey got to see his face right before she, killed him. I love Mystery's lavender hair, so in honor of that, that's what color his bed will be. With some black side tables, of course, and a carpet. I think this is the perfect spot for a chandelier. And just a couple more miscellaneous decorations. Now over here in this corner, we'll give him a black vanity with a mirror, a comb so he can comb his hair, and some soul gems. You know why. We obviously have to add some carpet, and now a couple cobwebs. And over here in this corner, a little shelf where I'm gonna put his ship, Zoey. How cute! And that's the Mystery Demon room. Next up, we have Baby Saja's room. Baby Saja is the rapper for the Saja boys. He's pretty cute and chill in K-pop form, but in demon form, he like totally transforms. Baby is definitely my backup bias for the Saja boys. I'll put his bed right here. I do want to incorporate his hair color, but I don't want to make it too cutesy because it is still demon form. And to represent that, we'll go ahead and add Kima in his ear. I'll go ahead and do 2 bedside tables with some soul gems and some wooden blocks. You know, because his name's Baby. And I can't forget the carpet. Speaking of carpet, in true baby fashion, I'm gonna make a play rug over here. I'm gonna also add some dolls I think a demon would play with. Now, right above it, I wanna add a chandelier, and then maybe a creepy spider hanging from it. Technically, Baby Saja isn't shipped with anyone, but that works to my advantage because I can ship him with myself. Ah! And our combined name is Batty! Oh my gosh, and my eyes match his hair! Stop it right now. This is definitely my favorite ship of the video. Which one's yours? And that's baby Saja's demon room. And now for the demon bathroom. I can't imagine what a demon bathroom would even look like, but I definitely know it would be dark. So I'll start by changing the ceiling. And this is a great opportunity to use these counters again. I'll probably go ahead and do a double sink with some more demon counters. Demon kitties at least. I'll go ahead and add some cabinets up here. And I don't exactly know if demons wash their hands or not. Let's hope they do. We'll go ahead and put some hand towels up. Ooh, and I'll go ahead and put some decor right here. That's looking so spooky. Now, I don't want too much light, so these lights will work just fine. Ooh, and I'll go ahead and hang a chandelier right in the middle. Ooh, I definitely can't forget the carpet. Now, a little birdie told me that demons don't use toilet paper because it's too bright. So, good luck with that. I'll add a little carpet and some hand towels. I'll go ahead and add a trapdoor, turn it into a shelf, and do a bit of decorating. I also made these custom fairy lights that have skulls on them, and they're kind of facing the wrong way. But those are perfect for this bathroom. Unfortunately, if you have Kima in your ear, that means you always hear him, even in the bathroom. So this wall will just have a big old Kima. And don't worry, you guys definitely don't have him in your ear. Over here is where I'll put my shower. Turn it gray, add the little shower attachment, handles, and yep, you guessed it, lava. Because for some reason I feel like demons definitely bathe in lava. Because they're crazy. And to make this wall just a little bit less boring, I'll go ahead and add a small little dark pattern up here. And that's the demon bathroom. Next up, we have the K-Pop Bathroom. And for the K-Pop Bathroom, I want to have the Saja Boys and Huntrix. For the Saja Boys side, I really want to do a similar color palette to the Soda Pop Soda Shop. Think bright, colorful, cheery, and well, basically just the Saja Boys. At least in their K-pop form. Their demon form is something entirely different. And boop! For the Huntrix's side, I want it to be the golden bathroom to represent them at their very best. Now, I don't know how a bunch of yellows and goldens are gonna look together, but I'm sure it'll look super cute. Plus, I know the girls would love to see this bathroom I'm making for them, especially if it's golden. And a final touch, I should probably go ahead and start by separating the room out. Technically, Huntress's side is 1 block bigger than the Saja Boys, but girls actually need more room in the bathroom anyways because they do their makeup and hair and stuff. Well, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, the Saja Boys probably do all those things too. Sorry, Saja Boys. I think I'll go ahead and start with the sink and put it over here. Ooh, maybe a double sink will look good. And I'll take it around this corner. Obviously, they need a mirror to check themselves out. And some combs, like literally everywhere for all of their hair. And to hide their patterns, they probably need some sort of makeup, right? I definitely feel like the Saja Boys would have this pink carpet right here. And then probably a couple toilets when you walk in. With some toilet paper, of course. And a rug. Now to just set up a couple showers. So there are 5 Saja Boys in all. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 showers that we are definitely gonna need doors for. Just because they're in a boy band together doesn't mean they don't value privacy. I'll turn the doors pink, make sure they all work, maybe add a little bit of carpet, and destroy my doors. Give me 1 sec. All better. And now for a couple shelves. That way I have somewhere to put my towels. And that's the Saja Boy bathroom. Moving right along to the Huntrix's side of the bathroom. Now, I think I'll go ahead and do the sink right here and then extend it out a bit. The girls definitely need a mirror. And of course it's golden. Huntrix probably has a ton of demon-killing weapons, so I'll go ahead and give them some cabinets to put them in. Obviously, I'll include some golden towels and a golden carpet. I'll put some potties right over here, add some toilet paper, turn them golden, and some carpet. I think I'll go ahead and add the showers right over here. I think 2 will be just fine. And definitely put the carpet first. I'll add some doors. And now to fill up a little bit of this empty space. Ah! That looks so good! did! The only thing missing now is probably a honeymoon chandelier. And now that it's gonna be golden, we're safe from the demons. And that's the half Saja boy, half Hundrix K-pop bathroom. We're actually headed downstairs for this next one, Bobby's Kitchen. For Bobby's Kitchen, I want to do a half K-pop, half demon split color scheme. We'll definitely need a sink, some counters, and for sure a fridge. Wait, that looks so sick! Okay, now we need an island and some carpet with some stools and decoration. I'm thinking maybe some flowers. Ooh, and donuts! And maybe a pot. Okay, the kitchen looks great. Now let's add some dimension to the floors with this carpet. I didn't think this area could get any cooler, and somehow it did. And that's Bobby's Kitchen. Let's go ahead and fill in some of this empty space with a demon bookshelf. I want to use dark colors to stay true to the demon side, so these cat counters from the cluttered mod will be great. And maybe fill it in with walls from the framed mod. I also want to put some gross, grody horns right here too. Now for the K-pop side. I want to do something similar, only I definitely want to make it pink, pretty, and, well, K-pop. I'll use the pink counters from the cluttered mod and these framed walls to really capture the K-pop vibes. Ooh, I'll even add these cutie pie little stars. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. And now to make sure they have somewhere to sit when they come in, I'll do these two purple chairs right here, add a carpet, and for a super special treat, I'm gonna add a bit of Gima. Like, a lot of him. Oh my gosh, I love this. I mean, obviously I hate it, Gima is bad, but I love the decor. And now for the K-pop side, where I'll use these adorable pastel chairs, a big pink carpet, and I'll go ahead and put some little moon stickers over here to represent the honeymoon. And another slight representation right here. We'll do a really cute chandelier. Wow, the difference between the two is absolutely crazy. KPop Demon Hunters was not only the best movie ever, but it also featured the best soundtrack ever. I love splitting this house into half K-pop and half demon. If you liked the video, let me know in the comments. Bye! Oh, by the way, this house is part of the KPop Demon Hunter neighborhood I'm building. Check out the other house I built on my channel and stick around to see more.